friends. Luann here with a Tip Tuesday, and this is going to be another powerful, helpful tip for those of you who are members of EveryStem and using this software, and for florists who are not using this software. This is going to be helpful, and it's going to kind of give you a little bit of a reminder of how you can really quickly get through a flower proposal without having to be bogged down when someone requests something new that you have never designed before. So let's take a look at what we're talking about in more detail. I've created an example here in EveryStem, and it is going to be a wedding for Alex and Andy, and I've just created this new event in EveryStem, and I want to price out their initial proposal. Now, I have an idea of what I need to charge for all my bouquets, my boutonnieres, my ceremony flowers, and my reception flowers. I kind of have a general idea of what they're looking for, and I feel comfortable saying that her bouquet is going to cost $250 and that her arch is going to be $2,000. But what I'm not sure about is this staircase install. And they want this beautiful staircase installation. They've shown me some images of what they want, but I have never done an install on a staircase like this before. And I just don't know how many flowers it's going to take to fill it out. So instead of spending hours and hours thinking about it and analyzing it, what I'm going to do is create an initial proposal in EveryStem, an initial recipe for them, and I'm just going to do the staircase part. So let's see. I've opened it up. I'm going to go ahead and just leave my personals blank. I don't need to fill that in right now. I can fill that in later when I go to order their flowers. Or when I have some free time and I want to build out their recipe so that I'm prepared for their wedding when it comes time to place the order. I'm going to leave ceremony blank, reception blank as well. I'm going to go ahead and go to my staircase installation page that I created. It's super easy to add a page. You just come in here, type in staircase installation and click submit. I've already done that. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of tighten this up a little bit by zooming out, and so that we can see this a little bit better here. So I went ahead and just created my staircase installation column. I entered in all the flowers that I think I want to use by just coming up here and clicking add flower and adding all the flowers that I would like in this design. And I just went ahead and started putting in the flower amounts. 30 delphinium. I think I'm going to need 30 delphinium up this gorgeous staircase to really make an impact. I think I'm going to need 30 yellow snapdragons, 10 stems of orange rose hips, 20 orange parrot tulips, 30 zinnias, and so on. I'm going to make this staircase phenomenal. But these are the dream scenario. These are the dream amounts of flowers that I want to put into this. And then once I've built this out, put in how many flowers I think I'd like to have and kind of thought through it quickly, I'm going to go ahead and add my labor fee. And I'm going to go ahead and add $100 at retail for supplies. I think it's going to cost me $50 in plastic trays and chicken wire and moss to build this mechanically so that I can create a beautiful design. I might need a few water tubes or some little buckets. So I'm going to go ahead and put in $100 at retail for my supplies and my mechanics. And then I'm going to let the system tell me that I am going to have to charge a minimum of $1,800 and $1,825, excuse me, to make the profit margin that I want to make on this wedding, because I've entered in my system that I'm going to do a 3 times markup and that I am going to do a 30% labor fee, as you can see right here. So this wedding is 6 or 8 months from now. I don't know if exactly this is the number of flowers that I want to use, but I quickly put in these numbers. And so I'm going to round up to $2,000. This staircase installation is going to cost $2,000. That's what I'm going to put in my proposal. And then 6 months later, when it comes time to order the flowers for the wedding, I can go ahead and fill out the rest of the recipes, and I don't have to do that all on the front end. That is a way that I can create quick proposals for my clients and be the first vendor to respond to them so that they choose me over anybody else. And being quick to respond is so important to our customers. We want to give them, they're excited about their wedding. They are ready to see what we have to offer. And so by being able to use a system like EveryStem to build out the recipes, get an eyeballed price, and then send that over to your customer, letting them know, hey, client, I think this staircase installation is going to be $2,000. If you want to book me, let's go ahead and go. That is really important. And so EveryStem is a way to really maximize the ability to do that. You can take a look at the profit summary too. And you can see how much money we're making on this design. We're making a profit margin of 76% right now. And so we do have some wiggle room because we've, the system is telling us our retail is 1,800, but we're charging the client 2,000. We're building in a little bit of wiggle room there. And so that's really nice because we are going to be able to make sure that 6 months from now, if the prices change a little bit, things go up, or we need to add a few more flowers to this, we have that ability to do so. So I hope this is helpful for members and non-members. When you need to price something out that you've never done before, come into EveryStem and just price it out quickly, or use whatever system you use to price out that one design that you're not sure about, so that you're not spending a lot of time kind of sitting there thinking it over. Just price it out quickly, make sure you add a little bit of wiggle room, and then get it out to the client so that you can be the one that they book. Thanks again for watching this Tip Tuesday, and we'll see you next week.